All right. Thank you so much. There are so many crises in our country, in the world, rather in the universe, like economic crisis. If you are losing trust, that is also one of the crises. Reservation in our country is one of the crises we discussed. There was a king. Once upon a time, there was a king. Actually, not a king. There was a prince. A prince lost his wife because his wife was abducted by a demon. But at that point in time, the king, the prince, didn't sit down and didn't think, didn't curse, didn't think of this way that why it happened with me. But he stood up, he found a team for himself to fight. And he made a team, he fought, he conquered. But he never sat down, he never uttered a single negative word for himself, for the society. The king, the prince, we know very well, that is our Lord Rama. He never sat down, he never cursed, he never think, he never asked any question because now you might say that he was the one of the avatars of the great Vishnu. Not so. He didn't know anything because the great Ravana got the blessing from great Brahma, the Lord Brahma, that no demon, no animal could kill you. So when Brahma, the Lord Brahma asked Ravana, what about the human beings? So he felt like that. Human beings, good for nothing. So Lord had to come with the avatar of the human being. So he didn't know, the Lord Rama didn't know that he was the avatar of the great Vishnu. He didn't know that. So what I'm trying to draw home here, that whatever happens, what comes on the pie doesn't matter to you. If you are a rational creature, then you will put your logics and you try to find a way for yourself. And we all should do it. But sometimes we are emotionally driven. And that is really panic-stricken situation, not a panic-stricken situation. So I believe if you are a rational creature, then your belief, your system, your views should work for the society, should teach the society that no matter what, you have to stand up. You shouldn't be broken. You shouldn't be down in the dumps. But what you should be standing up like a superhero. That's all. Right. Now I do believe, upon my humble opinion, that being a rational being, or if you are an emotional being, both are important. As I told you, I narrated a story. I was a recounter, I believe, that Lord Rama did all those things, but he had the emotions for Mother Sita. Right. Hadn't been so, he wouldn't go there. So our emotions are very important. We can't be a rational creature all the time. For example, you might say, if you talk about a businessman, for example, the great Ambanis, right? They have the emotions. Come on, for money. For God even. There is a story, goes like this. We know very well the founder of Microsoft, right? Everybody knows. The founder of Microsoft gets holiday, and he's holidaying every time for 40 days. 30 to 40 days. He goes to the island where no one is there. So I believe that spiritualism is very important here because that is what is missing. So whether you are an emotional person or a rational person doesn't matter, but you have to balance these two things at the same time so that you can call yourself a complete human being. If you lack something, you are not a complete person. So you need both the things at the same time. Thank you.